Hello everybody, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I'm coming at you. I'm excited because it is a what's new video, which I do every single month unless there are no new products at all, which is just typically not the case. I don't think it's ever happened unless I've gotten a little sidetracked. So welcome to the month of April. I guess it's technically April. We're just gonna do it at the end of the month, which is kind of how I've been doing it, but I think it's okay. It's kind of all-encompassing, allows for some products to kind of release and things like that. So I am so excited to share it with you. We have a lot to talk about, so I'm just gonna jump right in. First up, from Babo, one of my favorite brands. I know, I feel like so underrated, but has so many quality, beautiful items. And they have just released their Tinted Face Mineral Sunscreen Stick. This is SPF 50. It is a non-nano zinc SPF 50, which is really, really fantastic. You typically don't see it quite that high. And not only that, but it is also 80 minutes water and sweat resistant. So it's gonna be your best friend. I really like the concept that it has a slight tint to it, so you're not ever gonna get that white cast, and it will leave a little bit of a glow behind, not any sort of coverage or anything like that. I don't know if I would put makeup on top of it. I think this would be like, I'm at the beach, I want to just apply this on its own, to be honest with you, and it will make your skin look kind of pretty. It does have sort of a interesting scent, but it does dissipate, and I love just the ease of use. Just go apply to all the high points of it. I mean, apply it everywhere, but it's really conducive to kind of getting at those spots where the sun really loves to get you, like on the nose and on the top of the cheeks. This is a fantastic one. It's compact, it's good for traveling, really a good summer addition, especially I live in Florida, so I especially use the crap out of this stuff, so this is going in the top shelf. Hemp Beauty, we have a new sweet trio, but what is so fantastic about this is that it's actually not a trio. It's actually 6 shadows, which I think is so cool. And this is the Sweet Sahara color combination featuring split pans. So this is so great. Maybe it's not the most conducive to finger swatching. It is possible, and I will share some swatches with you guys. However, it's still enough room to get your brush in there. You get more color. It makes it even more compact. And not only that, since the pan sizes are the same, for the most part, I believe you might be getting a slight bit more product. I will include that down below for you. It's only $44 as opposed to the usual $39, but you are technically getting 3 more shadows. So I think that's so great. Typical Hint Beauty, beautiful formulation, one that I'm a big fan of. And not only that, I think this formula is even a little bit better, dare I say. So it seems like there's a little bit of an upgrade here. Beautiful shades inspired by the Saharan desert. And I will do a look featuring that very, very soon because it's so beautiful. A product, oh my god, you guys. I've tried Iuna, and I do like many of Iuna's products, but this is the first product to really just blow me away. And they've released a product called the Facial, and mine has this big tester sticker on it. Just disregard that. The Facial is essentially a powder lotion that exfoliates the face, but is gentle enough not only to be used twice a day, but both in the morning and the night as well. To be honest with you, I do find myself using it exclusively in the evening time, and the change that this has made to my skin in the week that I have used it is crazy, you guys. I was suffering with some texture on the tops of my cheeks really, really bad. I think it was excess use of coconut oil very, very religiously on my skin, and I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. And it was just getting bumpy. And the second I use this, the next day my skin looked better. It's helped some of the scarring on my chin dissipate. However, it does come in 2 different formulas. So this is the low formula, and there is also a high formula. This one does contain 20%, and the high is 30%, like level of exfoliation and intensity of ingredients. So they recommend that you start with the low for 10 to 14 days before you move along. However, there is more in here than 10 to 14 days worth of use. So I'm probably gonna use this entire bottle and then move on to the high. But if this is giving me these type of results, I am so excited to see what the high is going to do. And this is formulated with raspberry vinegar, which is a natural exfoliant. It has glutamic acid. Lots of interesting words here. Also an exfoliant, and helps detoxify the skin as well. So it's pulling out impurities, moisturizing, and exfoliating. There's no sort of dryness. It's not a peel. It doesn't make your skin flaky like at all, you guys. It's crazy. And There is also a bunch of moisturizing properties in here. Ingredients list is pretty hefty on this one. Just a lot of interesting things in here that that are new to me, but clearly my skin is loving them. So I am going to include that down below. And if you do want a more in-depth review of this product, that is definitely something that I can provide. So just stay tuned for that. But it's something I'm really, really excited about. Fit Glow spring collection has been released. So we have some duos, we've got some individual products, and I am just gonna get right into it. I think I'm gonna start off with the thing that we all are really, really excited about, probably my favorite product as well, and that is the Sunny Days Cheek Trio. Oh my god, really sad to say that this product is limited edition, so if you want it, you gotta snag it fast. And inside, we got a beautiful, great mirror like we do with all of the Fit Glow palettes thus far. And we have 3 beautiful, beautiful cheek products. We have a bronzer featured right here, which is in the shade Shapely. Then we have Sunstone up top, which is a beautiful sun-kissed bronzy sort of highlight shade. And then we have Rosé, which is an illuminating rose glow. And that is sort of the glow that you're seeing at the top of my cheeks today. I did use a pink blush on my cheeks and then topped it off with this to get some glow and a little bit more color across the bridge of my nose as well. I've used these as eyeshadows. Oh, I'm also wearing the bronzer as well, you guys. So I've used the bronzers, I've used the highlights, I've used the blush, all on my eyes, all on my face. And if you want a look featuring that, let me know, because it is so fantastic for all 3. Triple milled formula in the most stunning spring colors. Fit Glow does it again, you guys. I mean, when do they not? They've totally been blowing my mind, and that is no exception. 2 new lip serums, my favorite lip product of all time ever, in 2 gorgeous shades. We have the shade Kind. Kind is this really, really pretty sort of corally peachy shade, but it is really quite fair. It's quite a bright color. Not typically my thing, but since these have that beautiful glass like see-through texture to them, they're not full-on crazy pigmented, which is never my favorite. It still is a wearable color for me and is really brightening and very much springtime. Then my favorite, which reminds me of the old shade Bliss, if you guys remember that from when Fit Glow was had good glosses, which I also loved. This is the shade Rosé. Rosé I do have on right now, just on top of the 100% pure lipstick in Foxglove, which I also love. I just kind of rub that in my lips to give me a little color, but it's mostly this you have right here. And Rosé is this beautiful sort of peachy golden rose gold tone, as the name would suggest. It is so perfect. This one I think is going to be a very, very popular one. And if you love both, like I do, you know that these are a costly lip product, but worth every single penny. They are offering a limited edition duo of the 2 for $69 instead of $84. So if you want to grab them both, highly recommend them. Great addition to the spring lip arsenal. Finally, we're almost done. Last new product is another one of their Lumi Firm products, and this is one of their blushes in the shade Pop. I am not wearing it today, but it's the most stunning coral shade. It's so beautiful. Definitely my kind of shade in the spring and summer months. Really, really brightening, very, very vibrant. And again, if you love this, they are offering it in an equally amazing duo, and that duo will cost you $49 as opposed to the typical $78. So they offer them at such a deal if you like both products. In the duo, it would be the Lumi Firm Pop and their Lumi Firm Highlight in Champagne, which is one of my favorite Fit Glow products ever. It imparts the most beautiful glow, trust me, but that's another limited edition duo. Or you could just buy this one on its own if you already have the highlight and love it. This is also incredibly, incredibly beautiful, brightening shade that I look forward to wearing in the spring and summer months. Moving right along, coming down the Fit Glow high, because oh my god, that whole spring collection is so phenomenal. Kjaer Weis launched 2 new foundation shades, and that's what I really like about Kjaer Weis. I find that every season they're releasing new shades. They're expanding the amount of people who can enjoy their gorgeous foundation formulation, and the first of which is the shade Weightless. Weightless is in between silken and ethereal, and this is for light skin with neutral undertone. So this one's like a little too light for me, but if you're more fair than me with neutral undertones, this one would be the perfect shade for you if the other shades were found to be too yellow for ya. And then we have the shade Dainty, and Dainty is in between Illusion and Velvety. So this is for medium skin with warm undertone. So if you need a little bit of more warmth, the colors just aren't sitting right on you, they're pulling a little bit ashy. This one has a great level of warmth to it that will suit your skin tone just beautifully. And I really like that they're adding a lot of these in-between shades, because I find that that's often what is missing. You know, you can do these all-encompassing, very basic shades that, you know, people who it's a little too dark for can use a lot of highlight, like under eye highlight, and make it work. And then if it's too light for some people, they could just add a lot of bronzer, and people just kind of make it work because they love the formula. That's where these guys come in. So I have little samples, obviously, because they're not my color, but I did want to show you guys those colors in case that was of interest to you. And I do definitely need to do an updated swatch video, I think, of the Kjaer Weis foundation lineup, because so many new shades have come out over the last, I think it's been years since I've reviewed that product, because it's not a new product by any stretch. It's just a tried and true favorite. Moving right along, from 100% Pure, we're now carrying a few of their palettes, but a new palette just in general is the Rose Gold palette. And you know that this is like a forever spring trend. These golden warm tones always come to the forefront every single season. And this is probably one of my favorite 100% Pure palettes. It is what I have on my eyes today. I'm wearing 2 of the shades. You do get a highlight, a blush, and 3 shadows, which is typically how their palettes are set up. This is very luminous, similar to the Fit Glow blush, but it's much darker, so on someone of a deeper complexion that might fare a little bit better for you. The highlighter I have in my inner corners here, this last shade Glimmer I have on, but all of them are really buttery, incredibly pigmented. We'll see how the wear time is, because this is like my second day of wearing them, and I'm really gonna be going out wearing it for a long time, so I will report back. But formula-wise, the ease of use so far, this is a good one. Of course, it's not a one-and-done palette, but I do think stuff like this, when you already have your everyday mattes, you got your Sappho mattes, you got your Kjaer Weis mattes, it's nice to have something like this to add something a little bit more of interest to the eyelid, which is typically how I like to do my makeup. I like a nice shimmering shade here, add some depth in the outer crease, you know, some liner, etc. You're good to go. This is a nice one to kind of fill into the collection, and I think one that many people will get every single day use out of, which I think is phenomenal. Finally, we've launched a new skincare line, and that is none other than Hanawa. And Hanawa is a Hawaiian skincare line. So whenever I hear Hawaiian skincare, I immediately think of Leilani. I immediately get pumped up, because so many of those ingredients that are native to Hawaii, I think just pair so nicely with my skin. So I have 2 products here in front of me. I'll just show you guys really quick, and I will maybe do a full brand review once I've tried some products from them. It is a relatively small product line, but we do carry everything. So there is a cleanser, there is this toner, which is their Hawaiian Beauty Water, which is actually an exfoliating glow potion. So I wanted to try this and see if it was comparable to something like the Pixie Glow Tonic, which is a conventional product that I really used to love. And I would also like to see it in contrast to the Ayuna. I'll let you guys know which I prefer, but look at that stunning color. It's like this vibrant strawberry pink. It's so pretty. They do also have a serum, they have a facial oil, and 2 face masks. And here I do also have their protecting SPF 30 day cream, which I wore under my makeup today. And I think it actually looks really nice so far, SPF 30. It does have that very sunscreen lotion-y texture to it, but it's not overly offensive. The scent isn't overly overpowering, and it does dissipate if you're sensitive to it. But I am just putting out the feelers on that line. I did want to let you know that it's available on the Integrity Botanicals website if it's a favorite of yours. So now you can throw it into your Integrity Botanicals order and get it all in one place, which is the beauty of our amazing boutique. But I just wanted to share some new products with you guys. That is it. That rounds it off. A little bit longer than usual, forgive me, but there was a lot of good stuff to share, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Every single product, per usual, I'm going to include in the description box down below. No swatches as of yet. I'm going to save that for review's sake. So I think I'm going to do the Fit Glow Spring Collection as one video. I'll do the Rose Gold Palette as another, Sweet Sahara as a different one. And then I'll do maybe a Hanawa roundup if you guys would like to see that. So as always, the new products give me a lot of new content to make, but I always want to know what you guys want to see first. I have a feeling it'll be the Fit Glow. It's what I'm most excited about. So give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if that's what you guys would like to see. You can always ring the little bell notification next to the subscription box. It will let you know exactly when I upload, because I do upload twice weekly at no real rhyme or reason. It's usually in the morning sometime, you know, no later than like, you know, noon. But that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to check out all of our social media down below. If you're curious about my makeup, I'll include that down below as well. But thank you so much for all the love and support, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!